How are we doing, guys? Right then, bank holiday Monday. We hope we are well. Today we've got a memorial WOD, okay, for Ross Reeves, who sadly passed away the other day. For those of you that knew Ross, man was an absolute legend, absolute gentleman of a bloke. Great to be around. Beautiful man to be around. His presence in the box, the influence he had on people was fantastic. He was so welcoming, a man with great experience, a very rich sporting background. For any of his rugby friends that are watching this video, really good to have you guys along. If you want to jump in with this workout, we've got an option as well, which has got kit, without kit, sorry, that you can join in with. Okay, so let's get into it, guys. Starting with the warm up. So I'm going to go floor hip opener. Okay, to start with, we've got air squats in this workout, so we're going to start by opening up the hips first. Nice. So thinking about pushing knee, maybe just over toes and just outside of the toe. That's the idea of blocking the knee out with that other arm. Okay, that's a strong position for the knee to track in a squatting pattern. As long as the knee's not caving in this position, we're all good. Nice, mate. So you can push back from there, catch a little bit of hamstring, and floss back through. So see that as 1 rep, and we'll do 5 to 10 reps on each side, depending on how stiff you feel in that position. Okay, see how she's tying her torso in. Okay, really nice position to breathe in, so we're not hunching over. All right, guys. From there, we're going to go 90-90 switches. So she's going to switch it up. Nice. So roughly a 90-90 angle with hips and knees. From there, she's going to switch. She's pushing torso back towards his trailing leg that whole time. So as she switches, she then starts to turn back towards and create a little bit of tension back towards the trailing leg. Nice. So we're going to go, again, 5 to 10 reps each side. All right? Open up those hips. Nice, mate. So we'll go 2 to 3 rounds of those 2 movements. All right, guys? From there, we're going to go 2 rounds of some wrist extension and flexion. We've got burpees in the workout, okay? So, let me. Just going to turn the hands around. So we're starting to get a bit of extension into the wrist, okay? Think of opening up this whole area through here. She's going to start to tie some shoulders in. She's going to push through the shoulders into an angry cat position. If you then go side on, please, Soph. So as she ties the shoulders in, she really pushes through the floor with the shoulders. It's going to start to open up your upper back as well. It's a nice bit of flexion, okay? That is a stable position in a pressing, pushing pattern, okay, guys? From there, she can rock back a little bit. She's then going to buy us a nice stretch into this whole front line through here, okay? From there, you can switch it up into a bit of wrist flexion if you want to. You don't have to. You can bias more towards that extension. But I like to even it out with a nice little bit of wrist flexion. As we said before, really nice restorative position, okay? Pushing gently through this area here again, tying your shoulders into it. Nice, buddy. So, your wrist extension and flexion, we're going to combine with some table bridges. So again, looking at those burpees, we're going to open up our shoulders. Nice. Good, Soph. So Soph's pulling shoulder blades back and together, really trying to open up this area through here, okay? Pressing the floor away with that body. Bringing hips up towards the sky, okay? Nice squeeze the butt, going to bias that opening, that stretch into this upper body. Beautiful. As you notice, the head goes flat. Right, table bridge. This isn't a glute bridge. We're trying to get after a shoulder opener. Okay. So again, 10 reps of that. You can throw a little hold in if you want to. Have a little noodle around that end range. 27 squats. Right, mate. So as per usual, if you want to do this in barefoot, you can do it in barefoot. If not, do it in your lovely new Nano 9s. All right. So from there, excuse me. We're going to start, let's go feet straight forward today. So we're going to find a nice flow So it's going to start, should we go narrow stance to start with? Okay, so probably hardest iteration of the squat in terms of range quite often. So she's going to squat, and she's going to go feet a little bit wider. So the squat.
Oh.
And she's going to go feet a little bit wider again, and squat. Now it starts to get a little bit tricky as we go to staggered stance. For those of you guys and girls that have never done this before, don't worry, these shapes can feel really awkward at first, but they're really good openers for hips and ankles, right? So Soph carries on flossing through these reps. You notice the smooth, tempo of the technique. You don't have to rush this equally. You have to go really, really slow. Find a nice tempo. See, it's like a movement flow. From there, she'll now turn the toes in a little bit. So this would be the hardest iteration of the squat in terms of depth. We're not looking for depth, we're looking for beautiful Soph. Plenty of stability, okay, through hip, ankle, and knee. Nice. In terms of staggered stance and depth, if Soph goes side on for this next squat, side on to the camera mate, you can see sort of straight line between heel and toe in terms of depth is going to be about good, okay? Beautiful. From there, spin around please, camera mate. She's going to finish off with some nice duck feet going on. Toes out, okay? This is a really nice opener for both hip, ankle and knee, but also it's going to retest your stability in the squat. So what you want to feel for is maintaining plenty of stability through the arch of your foot, okay? If you are stable through your feet, you are likely to be stable through your knee, hip, and then this is going to transfer to the rest of your body, all right? Trying to gain a stable movement, if the feet aren't stable, create a stable pattern, it's going to be very, very hard. Beautiful. Right, from there, we're going to go for a barbell warm up and a dumbbell and kettlebell warm up, okay, for the power cleans that are in the workout. Alright, so again, you can pause, stop this video whenever you like, rewind, have a little look, have a little listen to whatever parts you want to. Now we're going to get to the barbell warm up. So Soph grabs her barbell. Nice. Now to start with, she's going to pop the barbell up with a muscle clean in that hang, and she's going to have a little noodle in that front rack, okay? She's going to breathe in that position. Breathing in these positions, so ideally shutting our mouth, breathing in through the nose, out through the nose. Starts to connect this with this, okay? Lets the brain know this position is not a threat. We are comfortable here, okay? You might see some nice gains in range of motion because of it. From there, she's then going to pop the bar down. Nice. And she's going to go to a high hang. Nice. From there, she's going to go shrug, okay? And she's going to get nice and tall, drive up onto her toes, squeeze her quads and her bum, try and get as tall as she can. Nice. Shrugging those shoulders up. From there, she'll pop the barbell back up into that front rack and have another little noodle. And then bring the bar back down. Again, you can noodle for as long, as short as you like. And then she'll again get back into another set of those shrugs. Okay? She'll then pop the bar down, shake her hands off. Again, stop, pause this video whenever you like, guys. She's then going to pop the barbell back up. And she's going to come back down and start to load the bottom half of this movement, okay? So you've got power cleans that are going to be ideally from the floor, okay? If you want to go from just below the knee, you can do. I would suggest if you're new to this movement and you've got a barbell or a dumbbell, that you go from hang. So that will be just above the knee, right? You set there and then clean from there, okay? Nice. If not, you're feeling a bit more confident, okay, with this movement now, you can then go from below the knee, so you'll load it up and go from below the knee. Whichever one of those movements we're doing, we're still going to load up this next position. So Soph comes down, loads up the bottom of her power clean, and now pressing the floor away, she'll come back up to the high hang. High hang only, please, mate. Yes, load it. Come back down. Nice, then pressing the floor away, she comes back up to that high hang. Alright guys, so as you press, we'll do 5 reps of this at a nice smooth tempo. You want to feel for that weight in your big toe and your heel. So you're not just rocking back into your heel, you're feeling a nice even press of the floor away, okay, as you press the floor away to come back up. Think of it as a push opposite pull, same as you will. So then shake the hands off. Yeah, you can throw in a few little wrist extensions if you want to, guys, okay? Add a little bit of sauce to your warm-up. You can go through a few more air squats. So then pop the barbell back up. Nice. And she'll go through one more round of what we just went through, okay? So that loading position at the bottom, that press to a high hang. She's now going to go through a high hang pull, okay? So high hang pull for 4, and then she's going to go high hang clean for 4 more. Nice. You go through the full set, mate, for this one, please. Beautiful. So from that high hang, she's thinking of pressing the floor away, squeezing her quads, bum, and a nice pull of the barbell up into that front rack position. Okay. Pop the barbell down, mate. Alright. So each one of those complexes, okay, you can go through 2 to 3 rounds of, it's entirely up to you. If you feel like doing one of each, it's perfectly okay, and then you'd rather get on the barbell, get a little bit of weight into the movement, you could then maybe repeat it with a little bit of load on the bar. Alright? From there, roll the barbell away. So your next option, we're going to go through it with a dumbbell. You can also do the same with a kettlebell. Okay. So grabs her dumbbell and she's going to go 4 dumbbell deadlifts on one side. Okay. She touches the dumbbell down. Doesn't have to necessarily touch the floor, guys. Go to where you're comfortable. If that's touching the floor, great. If it's just hovering it off the floor, okay, that is also really good. Alright, we're going to get some good loading into those hamstrings. From there, she's now going to go high pull for 4. Nice. You need to pop the dumbbell down at any point. Feel free to pop it down. She's then going to go clean for 4 more. So you think head of the dumbbell just touches the shoulder as she comes back down. Again, she thinks about loading posterior chains, then squeeze the quads and bum, and ping that dumbbell back up. Pop the dumbbell down, mate. It's going to get grippy, okay? You're going to get a nice arm pump, but really think about using your lower half, guys, to propel that dumbbell or kettlebell up. Okay, we'll do a little kettlebell demonstration on the other side. So if you flow through that last set, mate. Nice. So ideally when you do this in the workout, guys, either kettlebell will touch the floor for your power clean, which we'll go through in a minute, okay? Or you're going to go from the hang like you would with the barbell, okay? Good, so. Nice. Smooth. Watch how the kettlebell comes around the arm. Around the arm, we try not to just flip it straight over the top. That's when you start to get it banging into this area here in the forearm. Nice. Sure. So you finished with a nice power clean demo there, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, beautiful. With the dumbbell, only one head of the dumbbell has to touch the floor. Okay, you don't have to go to here, just touch it there. Alright, guys? With the plate, you can go ground to overhead. Okay, this is going to feel more comfortable than trying to pull the plate up into this position here. Nice. So again, loading that bottom position, thinking of pressing the floor away to create that energy to propel that plate overhead. Okay, it's easy to think of it as just a pull with the arms. Think of using that lower body as much as you can, guys. Beautiful. So that's your warm up. Okay. Now the workout. So 60-minute Amrap. Okay, guys. You've got 29 double unders. We'll get a zoom in on this, a close up in a minute. Okay. You've got 29 double unders or single unders. Okay. Or penguin jumps. 8 power cleans or hang power cleans, 19 burpees, 59 air squats. Okay, that's your first option if you've got the kit to do the power clean, okay, and the double unders. I mean, you can sub in, like we said, the penguin jumps for that, or 29 star jumps, 8 burpees, 19 mountain climbers, 59 air squats. Okay, so to go through the format again, okay, 60-minute Amrap. 60 seconds work, 60 seconds rest. So that's 1 minute of work, 60 seconds of rest, and then pick back up where you left off. Okay, so say for example, the first minute you do 29 double unders and 4 power cleans. Okay, you then start with your 5th power clean in that second minute. okay, and so on. Say you get to a minute and you're on 8 burpees, you then pick up the next minute with your 9th burpee of that round. Alright guys, so pick up where you've left off each round. Alright, we'll now go through the other movements. We've gone through the barbell movement, okay. As you know, we like to be thorough with the barbell, okay. Technique is paramount. So from there, we'll go option double unders, okay, so you're skipping. So if you'd like to go through some penguin jumps quickly, please, mate. So if you've not got a skipping rope, penguin jumps, nice tall jump, feet together, it's going to ensure plenty of stability at the bottom, and a nice little tap with the hip as you come up into that jump. Okay, it's going to mimic that rhythm of the double under, a really legit progression for your double unders. Those of you that do them will know, because the missing is not an option, whipping your shins and breaking. Yeah, really develop some capacity in that position, okay? Right, from there you've got your power cleans, which we've just been through. Now 19 burpees, everybody's favourite move. Good, so nice. We all know how hard Ross works on these movements, okay? With his limited mobility at his hip, yeah, he still found ways to execute these movements really, really solidly, okay? Nice, so from there you can either step them down or step them up. Nice. Good, Soph. Nice. Or if you don't want to jump at the top, you can go down up, okay? Nice. As usual, we'd always recommend a couple of down ups in your warm up, really nice primer if you're going to do the burpee. Air squats. So, nice, so good. Right. Remember guys, we're thinking stable base in this movement, okay? So feet as straight as we can. They don't have to be dead straight, okay? A little bit of toe out is all good as long as we are stable there, okay? So remember, we're feeling for if our arches are collapsing, then we're maybe just trying to push it, maybe a little bit too deep, quite possibly. Alright, so I think nice stable flow, and you might well find that those air squats get better and better. They might not feel it, but the movement pattern might get better and better as you go through the workout. Your other option for the workout, okay, would be 29 star jumps. Give me a star jump, mate. Nice. From there, we've just been through the burpee, so 8 burpees, okay, and then 90 mountain climbers. Mountain climber, mate. Beautiful. So driving knee up towards elbow. If you want a nice little change up with that, you can go opposite knee to opposite elbow, get a little bit of rotation in there. You can change up the pace like Soph just did, as you please. Okay. From there, we've just been through the air squats, 59 air squats. Alright guys, beautiful. Again, thank you for your time. Like I said, any of you are other friends of Ross's that are watching this video, thank you for your time. Enjoy the workout. Yeah, take it steady.